After moving across the country, this was much needed. Gave myself like a 3-pound clearance where I was like, okay, I won't be mad if I gain like 3 pounds, right? You can do this with any fish, honestly. After moving across the country, this was much needed, let me tell you. So if you are like, what is she talking about? Then you have missed out on the fact that yes, I did move to the US. Today, I want to give you guys a major just like update on where I am with my weight loss journey. I've been sharing my entire journey with you guys, and we're definitely due for an update. I've had like such a huge life change, and the past 2 months, so much has happened, and I want to talk about how I've managed throughout all of that, like the moving, the traveling, and where I'm at right now and what I'm looking forward to. So we'll talk all about that, and we'll do a full what I eat in a day, but I am starting my day off. It is like what, 7:30? Yes, it is 7:36 a.m. and I am having my matcha because I need it so bad. And after, like I said, moving across the country, the past week and a half has been me just like every single day trying to make this house a home, and it finally is coming together and feeling like a home, even though we don't have all of our furniture delivered yet. That's a whole other long story. But even though we don't have all of our furniture in, we've like put up curtains, bath mats, have some outdoor furniture in the little backyard, so it's like it's starting to feel like a home, and I'm starting to settle in. But I have missed some of my key favorites that I haven't been able to have since I ran out of and then was moving and traveling. So you guys saw that I put my Armor colostrum in my matcha. I have been missing this heavily. You guys know I have literally been using this for what, almost a year now. I have seen such incredible differences just in my mood, my energy, but especially my immune system. I had such an easy winter last winter. Like, y'all know the winters and falls can be rough, but my immune system was strong. I'm looking forward to this winter because I know I'm gonna be good because I have my Armor colostrum. But yeah, I really missed it because I ran out right before I traveled. I didn't have it for like a good 3-ish weeks, and I was missing it so much. So I finally got some more delivered in like a week and a half ago, and oh, I feel like myself again. I love putting it in my matcha. This is the unflavored one, so you can just put it in your yogurt, your matcha, your smoothies, whatever. They do have some flavored options, but I love the unflavored. It's just easy to fit into, you know, recipes that you already have. There is over 400 functional nutrients in the Armor colostrum. It is incredible. And what makes Armor's colostrum special, they actually source leftover colostrum from grass-fed cows from small US family-owned dairy farms. So Armor's colostrum is the most potent, bioavailable, sustainably sourced colostrum on the market, period. It's the best you're going to get. Armor also uses something called cold chain biopotent pasteurization, which basically uses really low heat to protect all of the nutrients. Another reason why Armor specifically is my favorite is because they even go above industry standards, and they do third-party testing to make sure you're getting the purest, best quality colostrum, which I love because there's so many brands out there that don't even bother doing that third-party testing. So I know that I can trust Armor. I did mention to you guys it's amazing for supporting your immune system, but with its 400 plus functional nutrients, it's so amazing for your brain gut, and you don't even realize the benefits that you're getting. I've noticed that I'm able to focus more, my mood is much better. Like, I can't even explain how much I've missed this over the past 3 weeks that I didn't have it. Also, for those of you mamas out there who have little ones, I love putting the Armor colostrum into Kylo's smoothies, especially because he's going to be starting school next week, which is so exciting and such such like a crazy transition. I'll be vlogging all of it, but especially because he's going to be starting school next week, I want to make sure that his immune system is, you know, on its top game. So I am definitely looking forward to another winter with this with Kylo, because I know that his immune system is going to be top tier. You guys can get a discount with my link or code. So you can go to tryarmra.com/Amy or just type in the code Amy to get 15% off your order. So huge thank you to Armra for sponsoring today's video. I'm gonna drink my little matcha, probably go for a little neighborhood walk, and yeah, I'll film everything that I'm eating today, as well as do a little chit chat for you guys, like an update where I'm at with my weight loss journey, how much I weigh now, and yeah, we'll catch up later. Back from my walk. Don't mind, I'm in my robe. Was just filming some content, waiting for me to get a little bit more hungry, and it's now 10:30. I found this sourdough bread from Whole Foods the other day, and I was really happy to find it because it's essentially almost like homemade bread. If you look at the ingredients, it only has organic unbleached wheat flour, water, sea salt, organic barley malt. That's it. What is that? Like 4 ingredients. So super simple. I was really happy to find that. So I'm thinking of trying it this morning for breakfast. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I've really been in like a breakfast rut, but not only have I been in a breakfast rut, like not knowing what to make for breakfast, I've also just not really been feeling breakfast. Like I've not been in the mood for it, but I'm obviously hungry. So I'm just gonna keep it simple, have a slice of sourdough bread, see how this one is. I'm liking how simple the ingredients are. Oh, it says 100+ sourdough starter. Fancy. I actually wanna start making my own sourdough bread. But anyways, I'm probably just gonna keep it simple, have a slice of this with a little bit of butter, some scrambled eggs, some bacon, maybe a little bit of cheese, and some fruit. Like just keep it simple. Whenever I'm in a rut with breakfast and I don't know what to make or I'm not feeling it, I just keep it simple and then I have fun at dinner. So we'll have fun and do some cooking for dinner time. So I just remembered that I actually don't have any butter, unfortunately, which sucks, but I will also be adding some hot sauce to this, and I'm gonna go eat outside in the backyard. All right, guys, I am getting ready for the day, and I'm just like, let me chit chat about a weight update and how things are going while I'm getting ready. So I wanted to give you guys a weight update because obviously with traveling and the move, it's been a lot, and I've really tried my best to like stay on track with not my weight loss journey, because I knew I wasn't going to continue losing weight. To me, that was like an unrealistic goal. I mean, I definitely could have. It's not impossible. I just simply stay in a deficit. But I knew that I like wanted to let loose for a little bit. I also knew, I've been telling you guys it before, that I needed a bit of a refeed, like my body needed a break because I've been in a deficit since January, right? So I knew that I needed a break. So I took this whole time period to just like stay in maintenance. But since I was traveling and I knew I'd be like hitting up new spots and trying new foods, I knew that I wanted to give myself some wiggle room to gain maybe a little bit of weight because I knew I'd be trying new foods. But anyways, I wanted to give myself some wiggle room. So I did mention to you guys, I gave myself like a 3-pound clearance where I was like, okay, I won't be mad if I gain like 3 pounds, right? So drum roll, please. I weighed myself this morning, and the past few days I've kind of stayed the same weight because today is like my first day being in a deficit. So I weighed myself and I am 141. My last weigh-in, my last lowest weigh-in, you guys know, was 136. So I did gain 5 pounds, a whopping 5, which I'm not gonna lie, I am a little bit disappointed in myself for gaining 5 pounds, but at the same time, and I'll explain this, I am a little bit proud of myself for only gaining 5, because if you go based off of past history, the last time I moved into my old home in Canada, I never spoke about this, but like literally, it's so embarrassing. Before I moved, I was like 130-ish, I think, 135, something like that. Regardless, I don't remember the exact numbers, but I gained 15 pounds within 1 month just because I moved. I used it as a total excuse to like go off the rails and go ham and binge eat. And I literally gained like a little bit over 15 pounds in less than a month, which is insane. The fact that I only gained 5, which is kind of reasonable because I was, you know, visiting a new place, trying new food, went back home to my parents to visit family, moved across the country. Like, given all of that, the fact that I only gained 5 is actually not bad. Like, I'm proud of myself, but at the same time, I am holding myself accountable because there were definitely a few days where I went over my calories too many days in a row towards the end of my trip. Like, I did so good on the first half of my trip. Literally for the first 3 weeks of my trips, I didn't even gain a pound because I was doing so good at like balancing. But then towards the end, I kind of had too many cheat days in a row, and I knew I wasn't doing a good job at balancing. In that sense, I'm holding myself accountable that I do think I could have done slightly better and maybe only gained like 2 or 3 pounds. Regardless, I'm proud of myself because I see my progress in life. Like, you know what I mean? I see that my relationship with food is clearly better because in the past, like I said, I binged eat and used it as a total excuse to go off the rails. So I'm actually so proud of myself, but I am excited to get back into a deficit. I have not been in a deficit since June, guys. So yeah, that is my quick little weight update. I'm looking forward to just finishing off the rest of this year with you guys, finishing it off strong and losing the rest of this weight. We got like 20 more pounds to lose. Well, now we've added 5. Wish me luck, y'all. Okay, so for dinner tonight, I decided to make some tilapia because we did pick some up from Whole Foods the other day. I used to make this all the time where you basically just season butter and you put it over the tilapia, put it in the oven. It's such an easy dish to do. You can put a bunch of veggies in there that you like. I usually just do corn, sweet pepper, and onions. I love putting the onions. I used to season it with Cajun seasoning, but we don't have any, so I kind of just freestyled it today and did like garlic, Montreal chicken spice, Italian herbs, just a bunch of different seasonings that I had on hand. And then I already have rice that I made a few days ago in the fridge. So we're gonna use that leftover rice. So have a super easy dinner. Like, all you do is put this in the oven for like 10 minutes and dinner is done, especially if you already have rice meal prepped. I like using a silicone brush for this, but we don't have any. And then what you do is as the butter melts in the oven, you go in and rub it all around. Right now it's hard to rub it because it kind of solidifies as it touches the cold fish. But yeah, once it melts in the oven, you can rub it all around again to make sure it gets evenly coated. I like putting a little bit of lemon slices on top. You can do this with any fish, honestly. Look how good that looks. Into the oven it goes. And then for dessert, I am gonna have a handful of my absolute faves, the peanut butter M&Ms. My favorite. I will usually have 200 calories worth. My little guilty pleasure.